Welcome to Yael and Matt Recap Stuff. October continues.
Hola.
Octobre.
No
Our series of Spanish movies.
My mistake, I have no idea that it's in Spanish.
No.
So I just watched No Estamos Solos. I have no idea that it's Spanish. No, I'm kidding. It said on Netflix, We Are Not Alone. We are not alone.
Unless nobody's watching this video.
Yeah.
So at the time we're recording this, we're
hoping that we are not alone.
Right. So I like the last video we watched, The Witch. I didn't understand most of what people were saying.
Yeah.
But there were subtitles. It was in Spanish.
Yeah, but also things happen, so you were more into understand. Also, the subtitles were in English, so you could understand. The subtitles of The Witch is in witches, so I didn't understand. And also things are happening, so it's easier to understand everything, and not talking, religious.
Yeah, I wrote notes thinking we would talk about it tomorrow, so I could refresh my memory, but it was pretty short. It's only about an hour and 20 minutes, a little bit less than that. Pretty straight ahead.
It's
Moved to a new house. It's creepy. There's a cute little kid, a dad who recently lost his wife some time ago. Has a new girlfriend. They love each other. She's moved in. The daughter's not really accepted her. Daughter's name is Sophia. The girl's name is Monica. The guy's name is Dad, according to my notes. Papa?
No, Mateo. Mateo.
Yeah, so there we have the three characters. Later we'll meet another character. A priest, not a psychic. So
he's a real.
Yeah.
The beginning started with some pictures of people, black and white, and cool music that reminded me of those little kids kind of music of that box, the clown.
A Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. His name is Jack. So yeah, it's that I like the beginning. I could guess that it's a story about demons because I have no idea. It's just the letters moved a little bit. So.
They're watching a movie, an old Spanish movie about an exorcist, and the priest saves the day, and Sophia's really into it. She said, "Priest solve everything, right?" And Dad says, "Only in movies."
And in The Witch.
And she wants to... There's no priest in The Witch.
Not priest, but the religion. Save the day. That's why, kids, you should fast on Yom Kippur. You did it. You're safe.
So the dad makes her go upstairs, not watching the movie.
The girl was 7 years old or something. What was your first movie you watched all the way? The horror movie.
The first horror movie I ever watched?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for sure. I think it was Child's Play.
How old were you?
I don't remember.
Around
whatever age you're in the 3rd grade, so older than 7.
Okay. My first horror movie, I was 4 years old, and who did you watch your movie with?
Friends.
So I watched it with my dad, and my mom was really mad at him. They were divorced already, but my mom was really pissed because they didn't sleep for 2 weeks because I was scared. And
2 weeks. You had no sleep?
Yeah, I cried every night because I was scared that guess what would come and eat me? The blob. The Blob. That was my first one. It came out in 88.
Yeah.
And one day I'm gonna watch it again. I still remember a lot of things from the movie. That's how kids are scratched. Anyway, that was my first one.
So the dad makes her bring her suitcase upstairs,
which we understand they just moved to the house, and instead of unpack, they just watched a horror movie, because that's what everyone does when they just move into a new apartment.
I didn't know they just moved in. I thought he just wanted to make her the modern day Dora the Explorer, but with no backpack. It's harder in the lumbar region. So Dad's girlfriend is tired, so she does not give a fuck, wants to watch another movie. Dad makes her go to bed. She has a big wardrobe, or a dresser, if you want, or a big mini closet that you put clothes in. That's its own piece of furniture. Opens it up, and there is a Jack-in-the-Box in there. Winds it up a little. Nothing happens. So she shuts the door. And there's creepy clowns on it. Why not? It's a horror movie trope.
Yeah, it was the girl was like releasing demons, and it was kind of obvious, like everything that happened.
Obvious that the girl was releasing demons?
Yeah, she was opening it, and then like
I don't think that's...
I don't know, the movie was like, didn't surprise me from like things that happened.
I think she released demons by whining a toy.
Cool.
So the cross...
He's really grumpy today, so...
Yeah. So say Sophia is in bed, one room over, Dad and Monica get down to some premarital sex. So he takes off the cross before fornication because Dad is washing, and then the door of the wardrobe opens in Sophia's room. And
it's only like the beginning of the movie, so the first minutes still.
Yeah.
But it starts very intense, you don't build any story.
Yeah, hour 20, 19 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
No, but still, like, all the movie was like something happened. I like it.
So they get downstairs, the camera, and you see 4 scratches in the wall. Next morning, Sophia does not give Monica the time of day when she tries to talk to her.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Monica hears giggling, lights flicker in the door in a room full of furniture with sheet covers. She thinks Sophia is responsible, yells at her, grounds her. I don't know if...
She didn't cover the furniture.
The furniture was already covered in sheets.
Yeah, she didn't do that.
I know. I said she blamed her for it. And Sophia does not know why she outgrounded her. Dad takes Monica's side. At 3 a.m., Sophia comes into the room scared. Dad and Monica are in bed, and then they hear bumps and smashes down there, so they know it's not Sophia messing around. They go down there, call the police, and they're say that somewhere in Mexico or Latin American country. Peru.
Yeah, I said like let's go back to Lima.
Well, they were in Lima. They could have moved to Lima from Lima.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure, but then I checked and it's from Peru. I wrote to myself like, where is that movie from? ? Peru ? And yes.
It's the sticks wherever they are. There's a Facebook message back and forth about that they're in like
about the
country, and they call the police, and they're told that the only patrol car they have is out of gas, so they can't go. Yikes!
The girl is really bitchy to the new mother, like the girlfriend.
Bitchy.
She's like very grumpy. She doesn't want to see her. She doesn't accept her. She's still like mad that her mom's dead.
The girlfriend? No, the little girl. Yeah, she's
really.
She has some behavior issues.
Yeah, like I was.
I don't think she's old enough to be bitchy yet.
Yes, she is. We're born old enough to be bitches.
No, I think you're a brat a little bit, you know. So they're walking around downstairs.
I wrote it funny though. Like, so far, I understand this movie better than The Witch. I did not understand that movie.
Yeah. So Monica notices the scratches on the door. There's also an eye-shaped hole. She looks through there, and then sees that the wall is kind of flimsy, so just breaks part of the wall. They see there's a door behind the wall that goes down into a creepy basement. But one of the first things you see is a pentagram, a star with a circle around it. 5-pointed star with a circle around it. And it's on the ceiling, painted. They look around there a bit, and then a creepy apparition, kind of half in existence, crawls on the floor once they leave.
American basements are super creepy.
Especially when they're in Peru.
No, like in America in general. But I'm sure they were like they took most of the inspiration from the American horror movies. But it's just something like, I don't know, American, because like American people keep like everything in the basement as garages, and you have so many things in there, and it's scary. In Israel, just rebuild that part and re-rent it to a student, like $300 per month, and no like permissions. The right person with you, so like it. We're Jewish people trying to get money.
So the next scene is in a coffee shop. There's two guys talking, and they overhear cops who are, even in Peru, typically hanging out at a coffee shop. And they talk about how someone called from the old estate and said good luck to them. And then the guy overhears it, Raphael, and he seems concerned. He goes outside, thinks real hard about it, and then it cuts back. So we'll probably go see more from this coffee shop patron later on. Sophia, Monica, is looking at photos that she took. She's a photographer, takes natural photos, getting ready for a gallery opening. So she took photos of Matteo in their bedroom. She's looking at him. She took a lot, she's clicking through him. So she doesn't notice it at the time, but the viewer sees something.
What do we see? No, there's nothing.
You don't know what she saw?
Yeah, the face in the bed.
So I'll tell them. So it's talking. That's why I'm setting you up. That's why I'm
There's like a face. So if you're gonna watch it, there's a face right here. This is gonna be super scary. That's like the garage thing. There's like little.
Sees an image from the garage.
Yeah, it's a little blue kid.
This is a blue kid.
Yeah, the blue kid.
Look like a round face.
The house itself reminds me of the house of the Clue. You know what I mean? Like the...
No! Clue is a giant mansion.
Yeah.
There's a laboratory, a library,
yeah, we didn't see all the parts of the house, but like the living room.
As I said, a laboratory. I said pronunciation. They have different pronunciations of rooms there.
No, but the entrance, like in the beginning, there's like the black and white things.
Tile floor?
Yeah. Which reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Just my notes!
Okay.
Clumpy.
Okay, so she sees these faces back there. Dad is late. No, she doesn't see it. We just see it. She's clicking around. Dad's coming home late. Monica sees the basement door open, goes down there. At first it looked like a...
Okay, say something about it?
Yeah.
She wants to go downstairs, and so the day before that the light didn't work, so then to use the flashlight. And then this time she knew that it doesn't work, so she turned it off, on and off, and it still didn't work, so she did it again, then did it again, did it again, and then it worked. And that's how women fix electricity problems.
Yeah.
And sometimes it works.
Yeah.
And this was like...
It also looked at the weird lighting. It looked like there was a green apparition hovering there, like a mini version of Slimer from Ghostbusters, but it was just a piece of the lighting from the camera, the lens or something. A light flare. And so she goes down there, pulls back a sheet. It's a creepy taxidermy bear or a wolverine or something.
How do you call it? That's like animals that you...
Yeah, it's taxidermy.
Taxidermy.
Stuffed. It's a stuffed animal.
A real one.
She sees a bride and groom, like a cake topper, a trunk with disturbing child's drawings of a monster and a mom getting their head cut off. Sees mommy written on the wall. Upstairs, Sophia's watching TV. The lights go off on the TV. Well, downstairs, the light bulb explodes off and the door shuts upstairs. But Monica is not really panicking.
No, she was like pretty good with that.
She just sort of stayed there and lit her lighter and
She lies
walked around.
Just blowing up.
Yeah. A ghost behind her.
Yeah, and you can see the ghost.
Blows it, right? You see his face pretty clearly.
That's pretty cool. She looks from the mother in the garage. I don't remember exactly what happened in the garage. Just keep like, I remember the characters.
Yeah.
Like the little Chinese kid, the Japanese kid and his mom. With the long hair everywhere.
Yeah.
The kid was blue, you can't forget.
So she goes up the stairs after we see her up there. And she kind of shuts the door after the last mysterious breath of putting out the lighter. Sophia's upstairs rolling a ball in a room. That's what kids do when they're not watching TV.
A ball that she found in the house.
Was it in the basement? Is that what she found it?
You think so?
Because it kind of looked like an apple was down there, but it would have spoiled.
No.
It was in the basement, this red ball. So she's bouncing back and forth. Sophia calls her down, and when she leaves,
There's a hand.
the ball smashes the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the movie is full of like frights and like scary moments. I jumped like I think at least like 3 times.
Twice.
Huh? What?
Trace.
What?
There's 3 times 3 in Spanish.
Tres.
Trace.
Vejas. Vejas?
Yeah.
I see.
So Dad finally gets home. He's skeptical.
I'm getting better with this Spanish than with all those movies.
He thinks Monica's just tired. And then they're talking outside. They go inside. And not far from the door.
And that was when they talked about it to go back to Lima, and I was like, let's go to Peru.
Yeah.
I want to go to Peru. And Machu Picchu.
And that's where Cafe Raphael makes his next appearance as he approaches the house, and then he turns around and leaves.
Is that?
He turns around and leaves. He's outside the house,
Okay.
and he turns around and leaves. Sophia wakes up in the middle of the night, sees framed photo glass cracked. She sees legs on the other side of her bed, and she looks underneath it. Jack in the Box pops out on its own. Dad comes in after she screams.
So that one, for example, it's not like a scary like nightmares for a month after that, but it is like friends like I enjoy like I love that. So it was.
It's a creepy child in a movie,
Yeah.
even if you just see the legs.
And the movie was full of them. I love that.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, like about the Spanish, it's just like Veronica. If you don't like subtitles or anything, like it's not a lot of talking. It's more like action stuff happening, not like The Witch. It's mostly talking about like religious stuff. So I didn't understand. What's good in the new Bible.
Other devils that don't...
Hey, what? You grumpy?
Oh, what? You're talking about the witch still. We're done with the witch. We're talking about we are not alone. So she brings...
No, ESTAMOS SOLOS.
Yeah. Dad won't let her sleep in the bed. She brings her creepy toys to the basement the next day and explores it. She is about to leave, goes back down, and she sees a clownish face, runs back upstairs. The door shuts before she can go there. She can't get out. she's banging on the door, screaming and crying. Dad's outside unloading groceries. Comes back inside. He sees the hiding place that she likes to go behind a rug that hangs up in the living room.
That wardrobe is scary. You know that they have like, when she was looking under the bed and saw the legs, it's something that I used to do all my childhood. Because I was sure that there's something under my bed. I imagined it and I like to believe there is. I don't know why, it scares me.
Is that what you...
Scary, but I like it.
The only two beds I've known you to own is in the room underneath them.
When I was a kid, even in all my life, beside here, I had like beds. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now it's just two mattresses on the floor. The American
it's not two mattresses. It's like staying in the basement. But when I was a kid, it reminded me something. No, it reminded
from ghosts.
Yeah, that's true. It reminded me something from my childhood, from my very early childhood. I think that it probably was like 3 or 4, maybe even earlier, because I don't remember exactly what was that, but I had a huge, very old wardrobe in my bedroom when I was really little, and it was right in front of my bed, so when I went to sleep, I used to look at it, and I'm still sure that I had like monsters in it. And I remember the day that my mom got me a new wardrobe, and it was the happiest day of my life. I remember that I was so glad to get rid of that like monsters wardrobe. But I was really terrified by that. And now when we watch the movie, I was like, oh, that, right, I had that. Did you have something as a kid like this?
No, I didn't have monsters in my wardrobe. I didn't like going down to the basement alone with the boiler down there. But that's about it.
St. Georgie.
Yeah. So Dad is still not skeptical. Is still pretty skeptical about believing her, but it's a haunted house. She wants a priest to come. I think he's got some problems with the church. Doesn't want the priest in. And he thinks that they're heroes in movies. Maybe he thinks they've had it too good for too long. Doesn't read the papers about the American Catholic Church scandals and the Catholic Church scandals in Europe or something. But they go to bed that night. Dad has a mysterious bruise on the back. Monica's still not sleeping. She's not sleeping. She's got serious bags under her eyes. They try to eat sandwiches the next day. Monica says hers has gone bad, even though he just bought it. So I think that when she went down there and the guy blew the candle out, maybe the presence went into her. It was slowly building. The food tastes rotten. She's not eating. She wakes up violently from a nightmare, and Dad
scratched him.
Has to calm her down. Well, I don't think she scratched him. She just put her hands on his arm, and it left gouge marks like we saw on the wall in the beginning of the movie. Later, Monica discovers the creepy background of the photo she took, and then at the same time, Sophia gets pulled into her dresser and locked in there. So she screams. Monica pulls her out of it.
My monsters were nicer.
They didn't pull her around. And so Dad comes home.
Maybe, I don't remember.
And who's home there but Father Raphael? That's right. When Dad is gone, Father arrives. So the priest asks to talk to the Dad outside. He just straight up tells him, this is not a good place for you to live. Vamos. G-T-F-O. He gives him a cross. And then leaves. And then they go back to the house. Monica shows him the photo and says, listen, she's not making it up. She may lie about rats being in the room so she can sleep in the bed, but she's not making this up. So she shows him the photo with the scary face behind it, and then they sleep in the house again. They continue to live there. This time, Dad is awake.
Right after the movie, Matt said something that was exactly what I was thinking. Can you say that?
Yeah, it's a movie where they know they should leave, and they can leave.
No, you said like it didn't give us anything new about horror movies.
Yeah, it's a pretty formulaic. I mean, they did some fun stuff, and there's good moments. But it's a movie about a haunted house, and people know it's haunted.
Exorcism.
But they just spent thousands of dollars on the lease, and they're not moving out after a week. Although I guess he's renting, because I don't know if the translation's wrong. Because he says to Monica, "Yeah, we'll break the rental lease," but they sleep there again. I don't know.
But something that I noticed, so if you want your kids to get along with your new wife or your girlfriend, just move into a haunted house.
Yeah.
They got like really good connections together.
Yeah, I mean the realtor legally is the one who murdered her, so just call real estate offices, ask what they've been crying.
And leave them there alone.
Crime scenes, go there, bring a couple,
Like I think about my childhood, like that would be like the best bonding with Anna in the beginning. Boom, horror. Only both of you here. Get along.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Dad's not sleeping,
And then my sisters came down my horror. Good.
So Dad cannot sleep. Meanwhile, Raphael is praying to a bunch of candles, having some auditory flashbacks about his dad saying, "You go, save yourself." And then Matteo is on a computer checking that famous search engine, bubble.com, not Google, similar font. Bubble. He's bubbling some stuff, and he bubbles the address of his house.
By the way, the guy looks like a Spanish Luke Wilson. Or Owen Wilson. One of them.
I don't know, I think Raphael looks kind of like one of the Flight of the Conchords, like
Raphael looks like a guy from Fauda. Looks a little bit like...
Fauda is an Israeli Netflix show.
Yeah, and there are a lot of tourists. So they look a little like Arab or Israeli. Something Middle East.
I think it looks New Zealand. So Dad looks up the house.
Not Swedish.
He finds out that a man murdered his wife and son there, and then the priest's dad also died there. So he goes to the priest's house.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Father Raphael says,
"I couldn't believe that."
Yeah.
Second novella kind of thing, like a soap opera.
Oh, you do that. The dad is kind of skeptical. Yeah, so. The reason Raphael's dad was a spirit conjurer, an exorcist, and Raphael's a bit of a spirit drinker because he's pouring shots for him and Matteo as they talk about the haunted house that Matteo's two loved ones are now alone in at the moment, and tells them about there's a ghost of the innocent boy and the ghost of the murdered spouse who is pure vengeance. And so Monica and Sophia watching TV. Monica goes to sleep. She goes upstairs to the bed, and there is the pure vengeance ghost right above her head. This is the clearest we've seen her so far in the movie. She screams. Sophia screams. But what can she do? She's a kid. They're not going to help. She's a stepmom. I'm married. So
she doesn't like her.
So she goes into the hiding place, calls her dad, and the dad tells maybe the best moment in the movie.
Yeah.
He looks at Father Raphael and he says, "We have to go." And for a moment, Raphael's like, "What's this we shit? I'm not an exorcist. I came over there. You told me to fuck off. Barely accepted my cross." So, but he goes with him, he got the briefcase along the way, tells him he's not an exorcist, he's got to listen to his instructions, his dad was, and they go up into the room where Monica is screaming, and the bed is in the air, and it slams down to the ground, but Monica's not in the bed. She's... You might have to say it louder. She's
behind them.
Yeah. Whispering is not good for a podcast or a video.
Okay.
So, she's behind them.
It makes me feel like I really want to watch The Exorcist again.
Yeah.
Exorcist? Is it?
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
Also do some exercise. No, but it's like the whole scene with the bed felt like the same idea, like scars on her face, and they tied her up to the bed with like handcuffs.
Yeah, they chained her down.
It sounded like the trainer had like.
First she jumped on the bed, and then they got her off with it, not burning it across, but pressing it across into her face, and it burned it.
Cause she's hot.
They put her around. They got Sophia helped to bring the suitcase over while the two men held her down.
Yeah, 30 minutes over.
And the priest talked a lot of shit to provoke.
Oh yeah, he had like a lot of personal shit with her.
Yeah, he's like, you're a coward.
Like, you couldn't like save your own son.
Yeah. You're never gonna get revenge on the guy that killed you. Leave this girl. Bunch of religious shit. It worked.
And then she started to tell him like, yeah, your wife left you, blah blah blah, with a kid, whatever happened there.
No, she said
be his father. It was like a very like personal argument.
She said that like his wife lost the baby or something. Who would want to have him for it to have or something? So it was a look at that. It was like an exorcism roast battle.
Yeah.
And then her and the priest both vomit blood at the same time. Not really projectile, but kind of bubble out of the mouth. And then you see the ghost girl outside of the body. So you think, okay, she's free of her.
She looks like Samara Morgan from The Ring.
They hit the old eject button. And yes. It's a good, you should do everyone like that for Halloween.
It was Samara from The Ring. Oh my god, that was fun thing I did like a few years ago when I worked in the restaurant in Israel. I worked a night shift on Purim, that's our Halloween, and I decided, we don't do any scary things, but I do. So it was Samara Morgan from The Ring, and they served people with a costume, and I had two guys that asked me to leave and to call another waitress because they were scared. Because they just like went behind them and they started to do like, but it was like, and it was like a white face. It was amazing. Really good costume.
I would also ask for a new waitress.
No, because
if you're not eating dinner at Spooky Worlds, you don't want this to happen.
Day after I was the girl from the corpse bride. We all took pictures with me.
I also worked at a restaurant once on Halloween, but my Halloween costume was Billy Idol, and I was a busboy. So people were a little bit confused when I brought them bread and water, but I didn't have big personal space for them to make weird noises to them. Except, it's a nice day for a white wedding.
I don't know, like,
they were going out to eat away from Halloween, and eventually...
No, you're going out on Halloween, you should be...
Really, I don't have Halloween, so you're not staying at home giving candy to kids and seeing costumes. So anyway, they're leaving the house, and we'll be reading this YouTube clip in about 30 seconds. The dad gets pulled back in. The girl tries to get him back, the door shuts. He's like, run! Monica brings him out of the house. She starts to get sucked back in downstairs, almost down to the basement. Monica saves her again. And then...
That's because they got bonding already.
Finally, they go to a hotel. It's just Monica and Sophia.
Which is weird. I assumed they would go to the police. There were like two dead people in the house.
But the police had no gas. What are they going to do?
And when they left, so she showed...
They had to take a bus there the next morning.
When they left the house, like, Sophia was in her hands, of Monica's hands, and she looked back at the house and she saw her in the window.
Yeah, she saw the creepy vengeance ghost out the window.
The end is really cool though. They are in the hotel and the camera went like back. Pulls back and then you can see that under the bed. And I knew, I said it before it happened. The ball! I did, so the ball just came. I can write a good horror movie. You know everything.
Yeah, just do the grudge, leave the ring.
Yeah! And no, but my favorite genre of horror movies is The Grouch and The Ring. But they wrote a little.
Wait, that's not a genre. Those are two movies. So what genre? What do you mean?
Like,
but if people have never seen those.
But you're sitting and like that all the time. How would you call that? Like not like.
I don't know if there's a genre. Those are moments in.
Yeah, but it's like a specific type of movie that like there's like a kid ghost in there, or a creepy kid.
Dead kid.
Yes!
Dead kid is your favorite horror movie.
Yes, dead kid. Yeah. Dead kid that's running after people.
Yeah.
That's...
There was a dead kid there. She didn't really see anything but the shins.
Yes, so okay, so not a kid, but like a dead person that looks like that.
Yeah, this was also the first movie we watched this month where there was a dead wife, not a dead dad in the picture.
Yeah.
So... Hey,
fresh.
One back moment that is, even though the dad died.
If you like the
one dead parent movies, this is the movie for you.
No, if you like the Ring or The Grudge, it's like kind of the same. Yeah, they just like took a lot from everything.
Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. It's a haunted house movie. It was fun.
I like the end.
If you want to watch a movie and read a movie and feel fancy because you saw a foreign movie, why not?
But I can tell you for sure,
you're not alone.
I would probably, on Netflix, I would probably not gonna remember the name of the movie or the movie itself, but I would definitely recommend it now for every girl who is... What?
How do you not remember the movie itself?
I'm gonna recommend it now. I'm gonna recommend it now.
Alright, if you're planning a sleepover,
yeah, so if
you want parents to be called in the middle of the night to pick up their kids.
Because it's stupid and scary.
If you don't want to make breakfast, just squeeze it.
So they have to boycott that kid. No boy. 5 minutes.
If you don't want kids eating your cereal and they're staying over your house.
No, but it is like...
That's what they call the middle of the night.
Yeah. But it is like a classic 12 years old sleepover movie. There's like all those fighting moments and like, okay, now go there. And
there's no sex, there's no swears.
Yeah, it's a really cool sleepover. My sleepover first movie, like horror movie, was I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah. One day we'll get the title.
One day.
We'll get the titles. Well, that's
yeah, but this one I would be like happier to watch when it was 12, but...
This is officially a long now recap. This is 37 minutes long. The movie is 119 minutes long. So, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Give us ideas. We still have a few more.
Yael and Matt
recap. On YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on everywhere. We are not alone, hopefully.